Okay, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or if this is like a relatively like normal opinion, but Gen 5, I was just looking through some of the shinies on Gen 5. It's actually like an awesome, just general crew of shinies. Like almost all the shinies in Gen 5 are like sick. There's barely any that I'm like, oh, that kind of stinks. Most of them are actually fantastic. Again, I don't know if that's like kind of a widely accepted thing, but I'm just looking through and they have more hits than misses for sure. Like for sure. I don't know. Kind of sick. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Jake? What's up, Matt? Have fun driving to work. Drive safe, buddy. And appreciate you stopping and saying hey. Like, come on. That's nuts. That's nuts. I'm waiting for Hefty to get here because I have to show him something I'm buying. I think he'll think it's cool. Just sleeving cards? Nice. It's actually in a band called Cards and the Sleevers. I was one of the cards. I was not one of the sleevers. I didn't have kind of like the stage presence to be a sleever, but you know, sometimes you just find out you just don't always have it. And that's okay. You just got to work through those demons internally. You know, you got to battle. You got to battle those things on your own. But we'll battle. We'll get there. We're looking for a Thundurus. We're looking for a Reshiram. Today we're trying to get our Friday luck streak back up. We've done really good this week. We've had shinies on Tuesday and Wednesday. We're trying to see if we can get a 3-fer in the week, get one on a Friday. Fridays tend to be our best days for shinies. So we'll see. What's up, Cheese? How you doing, buddy? So we'll see. We'll see if we're fortunate enough to get ourselves a Friday shiny. That would be 3 under odds. Nah, 2 under odds this week, really. Generic, what's up? How's life? How you living? So that's the plan. Try and knock these things out, baby. I think we're looking primarily for a... I don't know what ball I would put Thundurus in. There's not really one that matches really well. I kind of just like the general look of a moon ball, so I might consider that one, but I don't know. I don't know what I would put this in. It just doesn't really have a matching color pattern at all. Reshiram doesn't really either, but probably a premier ball just because of the all white. Found a TCG vending machine. I'm sure the cards in those vending machines are not good. Hey, thank you to whoever just subscribed. If that's you, make sure you drop a quick hey in the chat so I can say thank you to you. Appreciate that so much. And remember, listen to what the little Freakazoid says in the pinned message. Double tap your finger on your favorite legendary. X Gideon, what's up, dude? Is that you that just subscribed? Because if so, thank you so very much, man. That's amazing. Really appreciate you. But we got to get some double taps going here, ladies and gentlemen. We got to double tap on the Reshiram if you think it's going to be the Reshiram that shines. You got to double tap near the Thundurus if you think it's going to be the Thundurus. That's the most important thing that you could ever do on this stream. Without those double taps, I just don't have the luck that I need. All right, check number 500 and check number 150 coming up here in a second. I have, who were your last 2 shinies? Last 2 were Giratina and Zekrom. Zekrom took 133 encounters and Giratina took 2722. So quite literally opposite ends. I wonder what those 2 things averaged out are. They got to be close to odds without actually hitting odds. All right, here we go. We're at 650 without a shiny. Let's see, 2722 plus 133 is that divided by 2 is 1427. So averaging just over odds. That's cool. That's really cool. Dumb cheese, pillow plus blanket and washer is bad during spin dry. That's suspicious. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got this, guys. We got this. See, I'm feeling it. We're getting it today. It's happening today. I have a half day work today. So we're just going to make magic happen. We got to make magic happen. This is one of those things, like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the concept of buck fever. What's my favorite legend? Honestly, my favorite, like, of all time is probably Mewtwo. My favorite shiny of all time is probably Rayquaza. My favorite mythical, if we're including those, is this bad boy right here, little Marshadow. But I gotta be completely honest with you. As far as shiny legendaries go, Zekrom and Reshiram are pretty sick designs. Finally used the autocounter stream last night, and it's such a game changer. I mean, I've been telling you. It's awesome, man. It's so good. It's such a cool program, such a cool concept, such an easy concept, but I'm glad to hear it. Razzie, I'm glad to have you here, man. Thank you so much for waking up and spending some time here. Appreciate that. Rayquaza and Shiny Rayquaza and Mythical is Victini. Victini's sick. I like Victini. I have a perfect IV Victini in Pokemon Go that I'm sure I take for granted. I actually guarantee I take it for granted. Ooh, a crash. Crash skis. Not sus. Dog has accident overnight. Sorry to hear that. No, I mean, it's just suspicious that all has to happen at the same time. Hefty. I'm buying something. And I think it's something that you'll be excited about. But I could be just generally wrong about this. Hefty, question for you. Do we have any gross deliverables that have arrived in the warehouse? Any gross deliverables that have arrived in the warehouse? Hefty, look at what I'm buying. Tell me your thoughts on this. This is a big crash, my goodness. The guy has it listed for $3. It's the get a bottle cap from Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, and it has not been scratched. It has not been scratched. It's just there. And then he also has for sale this for another $3. It is a get a legendary Pokemon in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and that is also not been scratched. And I think I'm going to buy it. What are your thoughts? I think it's kind of cool. He's just gonna mail it to me because I'm willing to lose $3 in case it's a big old scam. Big old scammerino. Razzie, you are correct. There is no way to adjust it once it's been set up. You have to just take a new screenshot. But Razzie, if you get custom firmware, oh wait, never mind. You're talking about your Switch. Yes, there is no way to get it set up. However, this is what I always recommend doing. Okay, take a screenshot on your actual Switch of the moment that you want it, and then go screenshot it, because I just tend to find that it's easier to do it that way than it is to screenshot it like in real time. So if you take a screenshot on your Switch and then you go and you do it, you're good. And then is there any way to adjust the delay on the image scan? There's no way to adjust a delay on the image scan, but there is like the method. There's soft reset, murder, and Masuda. And the level of perfection that it looks for is different based on those, I think. Cheese, I started to watch it and then I had to do something. So my plan is to go back and watch it today, but I did watch and I at least saw what it was and it looked really cool. You guys, I'm asking you from the bottom of my soul, double tap on whatever legendary you think is going to win this Friday Lucky Shiny race. Which one do you think it's going to be? Double clap. Just take your thumb. All you got to do is go doo-doo. That's it. On whichever legendary you think it's going to be. Yeah, so Razzie, I would experiment with that because Masuda and Soft Reset are going to have different levels of clarity. But it's also worth it to screen grab something that doesn't hover, I guess, is the other part. Like if you have something that just kind of sits there, that's going to throw off everything, unfortunately. It's going to count it multiple times. But who is the weather guy's name again? That is Thundurus. That is Thundurus. But yeah, the auto counter is really great. It's really, really great. Al Roker. That is Al Roker the Thundurus. I find that the auto counter is really helpful for managing multiple hunts like this one. So I only have one screenshot that I'm running right now. It's Reshiram's. I don't even have a screenshot for Thundurus. So basically, as Reshiram goes, that's the one that will update both counts because I don't really want to keep messing with screenshots, and the screenshots that I have to take on the streamed 3DS are very tiny. So you'll notice that it only increases when Reshiram's goes, not when Thundurus goes. But it's a decision that I made, and I like it, and I think it was the smart decision. The only thing that happens if I get Reshiram first, then I have to redo Thundurus, which sucks, but that's okay. That's no big deal. Yeah, so like Thundurus is always first, but then it doesn't go until I get Reshiram. You'll figure it out. I mean, my first time using it, I couldn't figure it out, and then I got all these tricks and stuff figured out, so then, you know, almost all good. Yeah. But it's so nice because you can just leave like the pop out or whatever, the windowed projector, you can just leave that closed out. Like I don't even have it visible right now. It just kind of sits there. So, yeah. I was wondering how tiny the screen was for you. I mean, it's tiny, but my monitor's huge. So that makes it easy. Thank you to the couple people that have subscribed today. We have 3 new subscribers. Really appreciate that. We've got a couple things coming up a little later on in the stream. We have our trivia, we have our mini games, and then we have our trivia winner playing a bit of Shut the Box. So right now the trivia winner is leaning towards Razzie. It's going to be really tough to beat, but it is not. Actually, I think it is impossible to beat him. I think it is impossible to beat him. Hi, Carly. Cheese. Cheese can tie. Cheese can tie. That's all that can happen is cheese can tie. And then we'll have to think of something else to break that tie. But right now, Razzie is set to play. I had a dream about Mexican street corn last night. Dude, I had a Mexican street corn salad. That was really incredible. Needed to do something back. Generic, welcome back. Not at all generic. Very unique. Y'all, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it, and you got to sit there and you got to reason with it. Because this is not on me. This is not on me. There are certain things in this world that I've done that are on me. There are other things in this world that you've done that are on you. There are 19 people watching right now. 19 of you. 19 of you amazing souls on this planet decided that you wanted to spend a little bit of your day watching me play a game. And by play, I mean just reset the game over and over again for a shiny Pokemon. But here's the deal with all of y'all that are currently watching. I only have 10 likes on this stream, which means we got to get those likes up. We got to double tap on that screen right now. I need a double tap. I want to see that double tap. I want to see those likes go up to 15. If this is you, if this applies to you, if you are sitting there going, oh man, I haven't double tapped on the screen, I haven't clicked it, this applies to me, now's the time to make a change. It's like Michael Jackson says, okay? If you want to make the world a better place, you got to look at yourself and make that change. Make that change. And we got to have you make that change. I look like I have been smoking. My eyes are so red. That is terrible. Oh, well. You win some, you lose some. I got a new MacBook. This is exciting news. In case anybody needs some exciting news from my life, I now have an M2 MacBook Air instead of an M1 MacBook Air. I know they're on the M3. I don't want to talk about it. The M2 is cool. No, geez, I didn't. But I just got an upgrade. I'm going to remove that, though. Help Razzie set up the auto counter in person. What? No. I don't help anybody with anything. People can figure their stuff. I'm just kidding. I help a lot of people with a lot of things. Oh, Carly, I get it. That's funny. That's funny. That's a funny joke. That's a funny joke. I'm excited to play our Pokemon game today. I gotta see when my first meeting is. I feel like this is always a tradition on Fridays because I don't really keep track of it. Neat. I'm a new YouTuber. Any tips of any YouTuber for 2 years and only 35 subs? I need tips, please. All right, X getting in here. I'm gonna tell you a couple things, okay? Number one, I'm very lenient I'm a very, very lenient YouTuber, very, very lenient streamer. And what lenient means is I don't really get too upset about too many things. The only thing I really get upset about in my particular streams is when other people are inappropriate. But you're going to come across other people who are not going to let you say what you just said. What you're doing is actually a form of self-promotion. Now, I'm not mad at you. You don't need to apologize. You don't need to say a single thing about it. But what you're doing is actually a form of promoting yourself without a streamer saying, hey, guys, promote yourselves. Because when you say, I'm new, any tips? I only have 35 subs. What that comes off as is you saying like, hey, everybody here also subscribe to me, right? Like, I know we're watching the stream together, but I also am a streamer. Subscribe to me. There are some streamers who are not going to let you do that. They actually will probably ban you from their channel right away, like instantly. So that's my number one, okay? My number one is don't send messages like that in streams because you are going to end up probably hurting your channel more than you will helping your channel. Here's what you should do. Be present in streams. That's number one. Be a contributor. If you can financially contribute, that's even better, right? That's even better. I don't know if that's possible for you, but gifting a membership here and there, you know, a quick donation of $1 or $2, something like that. Because what you're going to do is you're going to develop a rapport, where you're going to develop a relationship with that other streamer, usually ones that are bigger than you, is kind of a thing to do. But not just that, just people who are involved in the community. When they see that, they're going to have a lot more respect for you. It doesn't have to even be donations. Like, that's just saying, if you can do that, that's kind of like the fast pass, if you will. But as far as like community involvement, that is the one thing you can do. If you have some degree of high levels of community involvement, you're probably going to get people that appreciate you and that are going to be more willing to discuss your content on their channel. So that's something that's going to happen. Like, as an example, my friends Carly and Razzie and Cheese and Matt, they all make content and they're all fantastic content creators. But I probably wouldn't have said that exact thing had they not spent a lot of time here and, you know, developed a relationship, that sort of thing. So that's number one. I would say that's probably your biggest thing for growth is making friends is kind of a great way to do it. Now, the next thing that I would do, if you're an up and coming person who wants to really try and develop your content, is you got to keep putting content out there once a week, right? Like, I'm going to go look at your channel and I'm even going to drop a sub because that's just how I'm feeling today. Okay. Your last video was a month ago. You have the Smile Room 2 weeks ago. You have Zombie Survival with your brother 3 weeks ago. Blade and Sorcery modded 3 weeks ago. A month ago. And your videos are about a half-hour long. Nobody's going to sit through a half-hour video unless it's a live stream. Okay, then you have a couple shorts. Your shorts do pretty well, but shorts aren't meant for people to subscribe. Shorts are meant for people to just sit there, laugh, and go. Unless your short is something that is asking people to subscribe, you're probably not going to get too far. So live streams, if you can do it. That's number one. Live streams, if you can do it. Shorts with what they call a CTA or call to action. That's also going to be big. You want to do things that at the very least, you know, if you say, you know, like, I'm going to go watch one of your videos right now. Okay. Here's one of yours that has 10,000 subscribers. Okay. And then you have a link to a Discord. Number one, you probably don't need a Discord. Okay. Don't judge. Okay. Here we go. What's he doing? He fell off his bike and he skidded. Okay, so here's a great thing, right? That video is very funny. What you could have had in there was like if you enjoyed this and you want to see more like it, please like and subscribe to my channel. Bam. And now you've had 10,000 people who have viewed this video. Even if 1% of them subscribe, it's 100 people, right? Even if a half of 1% of them subscribe, that's 50 people. And so the more of those you put out with the more call to actions, that's kind of the way that you're going to grow. So that's kind of my advice, man. There's lots that you can do. There's lots that I could do more that I don't do enough of, but those are things that you could certainly do. What's up, Crystal? Today's word is icing. I-C-I-N-G, icing. Nice ice. Mr. Hacker, welcome back, buddy. Thanks for being here. I'm always willing to give kind of my perspective, and you don't have to listen to it. That's completely up to you. Like, I don't know that much, but these are the things that I kind of wish I would have did more of at the beginning. The one thing I was better at then was community involvement. I've certainly fallen back from that, but in in all fairness, in not just an excuse, but in truly all fairness, my life has been incredibly busy for the last like 6 months. And so I'm hoping when things settle down and I have more availability to be able to fall back into that. Even if I'm just passively there. I mean, even if I'm just there and I can just help keep numbers up and likes up, like that's my goal. I like basically every single live stream that I see of my friends. Oh, every day. Even if I can't be in there, I'm always in there and at least dropping a like, because that does help. You know, someone on YouTube, when I'm scrolling or watching a video, I forget that subscribing is a thing. CTA genuinely reminds me to make a sub if I enjoy the content. It does. So yeah, Gideon, if you try and do some of that, man, I think you'll be in good shape. Not to mention on this particular stream. So if you come to my stream, which is every morning at the same time. Oh, Matt, I missed your joke and now you're paying to make me read it. I'm so sorry. I could have just read it. A sheep, drum, and snake fall off a cliff. Badum-ts. It's good. That's good. Ba, dum, which is the drum, and then tss, which is a snake. But that's also the sound of, I forget what they call that. That's good. I went on a blind sub stream. Now I have a lot of shaking Indian ladies. That does happen. But yeah, Gideon, also, if you come to my stream, that's the other piece I was going to let you know. I tend to let people promote themselves in the last 15 minutes of my stream because I don't typically stream more than once a day. So we should be able to let the people know where we're going. That's it. Just basically, buddy, whatever you do, be a good one. Take care, Matt. Miss you too, man. Have fun at work. Hey, wait, Matt, before you go, I will gift a membership on your channel if during your next card opening short, you work in the words bootylicious, bodacious, and boing.
A sheep,
do those
drum,
3 things. That's
and
a gift of
snake
membership.
fall off a cliff.
Actually, it's a gift of membership.
TSSS.
Bootylicious, bodacious, boing. Enjoy. They make a lot of shorts and have been gaining a lot of subs. See, those dudes, that's what's up. That's what I'm telling you. Now, YouTube short subscribers do not always translate into anything, but if the number is what matters to you, then do it up. Poor Matt. He'll do it. He'll get it done. If there's one person I can trust to boing, it's Matt. Hefty, I'm starting to get apprehensive about the warehouse. What do you guys think? What do you guys think just in general? How do you wear a house? Ha! She's a brick house. I'm not even going to ask. It'll all make sense in due time, but let's just say Hefty and I are in a business adventure. A potential business venture together that involves purchasing a warehouse. It's actually a great idea. But I'm getting nervous because we haven't heard anything back about the warehouse. Business adventure. Well, it is kind of an adventure. It's going to be very interesting running a business together from 2 different countries that involves a warehouse. Hey, thank you, Mewtwo and Zekrom, dude. We got them both. But now we need some Reshiram action. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard me talking about this Pokemon Black pile that I bought. It's insane. This person has 91 hours of game time. 91. But they don't have a single badge yet. And they only have like 3 Pokemon that they've caught. They have a Pansage, they have a Tepig, and they have a Lillipup. 91 hours. It's either hacked, like either the timing is hacked or they like left the game on or something. I genuinely have no idea. Leaves the console on a lot. That might be it. I don't know. It's pretty insane though. I bless you with Bulbasaur luck and may a shiny be found in your future. Raichu, I think you got to sit here and watch and see what the next one is. All right, those dudes, kind of what Carly said. Let's just, let's hold off on stuff like that. It's kind of the same exact thing I just said to the other guy. And I think we've had this conversation before, dude. I think we've talked about this. Play before bed and we're so tired they fell asleep after a single catch. Also possible. How do we know they weren't abducting their food was left on? Their food was left on console. We don't. We actually don't know that. We don't know that their food was that it's possible that their food was left on console. I'm not entirely sure. I've been having AI generate my backgrounds for my streams lately, and they've been really cool. I tell them like, hey, I need you to generate a background that is in the spirit of, and then I say the 2 shiny Pokemon I'm going to be hunting. And so this one is still from Zekrom and Reshiram, but it's very neat. It's very neat how it's able to just kind of like actually capture kind of like the essence of each. A little wispy, a little metallic, and then it kind of like combines the colors into one. I was super happy with it. But I've been doing that for a lot of my backgrounds lately, just to kind of keep them fresh for each hunt without having to do a whole lot of design. And it works out really well. Works out really, really well. We got 91% of people saying that it's going to be Reshiram that shines today. That's pretty neat. Who do you use for AI? I pay for Chat GPT 4.0. What's up, Hunter? How's it going? GPT 4.0 is amazing. Like the other day, okay? The other day I took a picture of some pineapples. Okay? Took a picture of some pineapples. And on this picture of these pineapples, I wrote the numbers 1 through 7 of the pineapples I could see. I uploaded it to ChatGPT and I said, which pineapple is going to be the best? It gave me a breakdown of what to look for in a pineapple and then said, based on this, I think either pineapple 3 or 4 would both be the best. I picked pineapple 4. It was incredible. It was incredible. Did the same with watermelon. It's pretty neat. Hunter, I do play Pokemon Go. Yes. My friend did 360 and lofted the bowling ball so far to the right that it went into someone else's lane. I honestly don't know how people do that. It's a 4.5-foot board lane, and there's a gutter that should prevent that. And there should be caps. I guess if you're going over the cap instead of the main ball return, that could happen, but still, insanity. This is too much. These battle themes are a lot. Cosmic, what's up, buddy? Good to have you here. Thank you for coming in on a... Oh, geez. What day of the week is it, Rebecca? Thank you so much, Rebecca, for reminding us consistently what day of the week it is. We really appreciate you on this channel. Could not do it without you. There's many people who could. I'm not one of them. Rebecca, this one goes out to you. Scarrick, what's up? Or either Scarrick Canine. I assume you got Giratina already. Already is a stretch, but we did get it at 2,722 Pokemon checks. Now we are going into, we got Zekrom at 133, and now we're going into Reshiram and Thundurus here. We just hit our 670th check since we've got Giratina. Or no, not really. Minus a few. If you get shiny Reshiram, can you name it Caw-Caw? No, I can't, because PM7 looks like a ham sandwich, and that's a dumb meme, and I refuse to be a part of it. For those exact reasons. And you can take that to the bank. If I ever meet PM7, I'll be like, you look like a ham sandwich. And he'll be like, I don't know what that means. I'll be like, I don't know what that means either. And then we'll probably be best friends. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. I think you should name it Reshiram. I mean, I have only ever named like 2 Pokemon. So. When Reshiram shines, can you call it Carly? No. Reshiram's not getting a nickname. It doesn't deserve it. The only way Reshiram gets a nickname is if someone makes an incredible call on the shiny and then it happens. Like I could have nicknamed Giratina or Zekrom after Hassan. It was definitely worth a shot. It was. Okay, back. How did icing treat you? Let me guess. No letters in the first clue, and then you still got it in 3. Am I right? Am I right? Not a single letter in the first clue. You got it in 3. Not a single letter in the first two or in the first clue, and you got it in 3. All my cards are away and sleeved are in my box. Okay, so last night I was watching Hot Ones. I don't know if you guys have ever watched the show Hot Ones before, but Hot Ones is a show on YouTube where they eat increasingly hotter wings. And as they are eating these hotter wings, Sean Evans, who is an interviewer, does some incredible questions, asks them things that probably these celebrities mostly have never been asked before. Last night in the for the premiere of Wolverine and Deadpool, it was Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman that did this challenge together. And by a certain point, they were sweating. I mean, they were eating so much hot stuff that they were crying, and it was terrible, okay? And at one point in time, Ryan Reynolds is like sweating, like just beating sweat, and he is struggling to breathe, and he is clearly in pain, and he just goes, okay, Cal310531, I gotta say thank you for that sub before we go ahead and get into this story, but he's breathing, and he goes, oh my God, I cheat at the Wordle. I don't know why I just said that, but I do. And I just started laughing because he just randomly, just out of nowhere, not even talking about the Wordle, not even bringing it up. He goes, I cheat at the Wordle. I don't know why I said that, but I do. And it just cracked me up so much. So Crystal, I think we got to get you some hot wings. She's too good. She's just too good. Haters gonna hate and potatoes gonna potate. You know what they say. Bum, 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 bum. I don't like spicy food. Well, this is good. Not gonna lie, Thundurus shiny is good in a simple way. Okay, I said it earlier. OKC, I don't know if you're here. Also, welcome, OKC. I don't know if you were here or not, but I was saying Gen 5 has great shinies. Like, incredible lineup of shiny Pokemon. Gen 5 might be a dex that's worth completing because it is so good. Like, okay, Victini shiny, which I don't know if that's technically Gen 4 bled over or not. But Snivy, Servine, Superior, awesome. Tapig, Pignite, Embor, okay. Embor's awesome. Oshawott, Duat, Samurott, fine. Okay, not the best. Patrat, great change. Watchog, kind of ugly. Lillipup, Herdier, and Stoutland, mid but good, right? Like nothing like that exciting, but still solid. Purloin, good change. Leopard, great change. Pansage, Simisage, Panseer, and Simisear, and Panpour, Simipour, awesome changes. Muna, great change. Musharna, best change. Pidove, I don't like Pidove. Pidove and Tranquil are the worst Pokemons of all time for reasons that I will not explain on chat. But great shinies, like really good changes. Unpheasant, good. Unpheasant, female, okay. Blitzel, good. Zebstrika, great. Roggenrola, Boldor, Gigalith, just exceptional. Woobat, okay. Swoobat, okay. Drillbur, exceptional. Excadrill, exceptional. Audino, I don't know, great. Timber, Girder, Conkeldurr, fine. Timple, exceptional. Palpitoad, exceptional. Seismitoad, exceptional. Throw in Sock, great changes. Sock on D's. Sewaddle, Swadloon, and Luvani, good. Sewaddle's the best, but still good. We got Venipede, Whirlipede, and Scolipede, fine. Cottony, okay. Whimsicott, S tier. I mean, just come on. This whole generation is just magnificent. It's fantastic. It's so good. Shinies in this gen. I mean, Trubbish, Garbodor, Zorua. I mean, just come on. It's just wild how many hits there are in this freaking gen. Landorus, Therian form, bad Pokemon, good shiny. Landorus. Therian, yeah. Its incarnate form is pretty okay. I need to hunt Trubbish. I really love that mon. Yeah, Trubbish is a good hunt in Sword and Shield, to be honest with you. I had fun with that one. But honestly, Gen 5 just cooked. Awesome. Awesome. I don't know if the designs are necessarily the best on some of them, but the shinies have been... What are we listening to? No way. Chef Curry with the pot. Gen 2 is my favorite. Gen 2 is very good. Gen 2 is probably my favorite just in general, but not from a design wise. Even though Gen 2's designs are pretty awesome. The shinies are okay. Gen 1's blue shinies are the best. Gen 2 started to introduce more pink shinies, which are also fun. But yeah, I don't know. I like Gen 1 and 2. Game is Gen 5. That is black and white. And then black 2, white 2. Gen 4 also has really good shinies. It does. I'll play one of those. I really hope they bring some older games to the new console or something. I wouldn't count on it. I have a Zekrom, Reshiram, mousepad. That's cool. My favorite Gen 5 shinies are definitely Kyurem and Cryogonal. Cave, buy a 3DS. It's true. You could cave and buy a 3DS. Kieran might have an extra one. So this guy, Cheese, also has a Silvally code card. I have a light 3DS. Like a 2DS? Carly, if you have a 2DS and you genuinely want to play one of these games, you can just chat with me, and I can help you get these games on your 2DS, so you can play them, and it'll be wonderful. I'll get it out of the loft this weekend. It's just chilling in a loft. Carly, there's so much you could do. What if you have like a great one? Wordle, no connections, 1 out of 4. You guys, we need more. It's a DS Lite. Oh, so that's not a 3DS then. That's even easier. Guitar Hero Edition. Honestly, you can probably sell that DS Lite Guitar Hero Edition for enough money to buy yourself a 3DS. Or at least close. Take a ton of money off of it. I still miss my Wii. My wig? Yeah, Carly, I would almost be... I'd almost bet on it. Let's see. Nintendo DS Guitar Hero Edition. You could sell a Nintendo DS Lite Guitar Hero Edition for about... Nah, probably not that much. Probably for about 50. 50 to 75. But if you have the Guitar Hero attachment, let's see. That would be about 50. And then our Guitar Hero attachment... probably not that much either. I lied. It'll take some money off, but it won't take that much. I don't understand why everyone hated Gen 8. Was it really the trees? No. I think people actually like Gen 8 quite a bit. There's a blue 3DS XL at McKay's for 175. It's an LL. LLs are fine, but you do have to hack them. What's Gen 8? Sword and Shield. But you do have to modify them if you want to play games on it, which is kind of a bummer because the LL is region locked, if I'm not mistaken. It's not a world system. 175 is pretty cheap though for that model. I mean, it's probably because it's the LL. Yeah, you'd have to modify it, which is not a big deal. Modding a system is super easy. Super, super, super easy. But Carly, I'm always on the lookout for 3DSs here. If I ever find one that's a good price, I'd be more than happy to ship it to you and just, you know, square up that way. But there's always good ones here. I mean, they might not be ones you can stream with, but there's always ones you can sell. Yeah. Help me with yours. Yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, you went all the way. You got it modded by Loopy. You took it even further. Zacian and Zamazenta, I believe, are the Sword and Shield Pokemon. They are. Oh wait, no, you also did custom firmware, didn't you? Guitar Hero 3DS looks sick. It's cool. I forgot that you also did the other thing. The option to stream it would be great. So there's kind of a couple workarounds now, realistically, that you could utilize. I forget who it was that was talking about it in chat, but there is technically a way you could, while playing on a legitimate cartridge. So it's kind of interesting. So yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you what. I own 2 3DSs and I don't regret either purchase. In my life, I've owned 5 3DSs, and that's all been within the last year and a half. I've sold 3 of them. Have 2. They're great systems. They're awesome. Aren't the Gen 5 games really expensive? Yes, they are. But if you modify a system, I don't encourage it. But you can technically play the games and still send things to Pokemon Bank. Just saying. Any legit card of Emerald? Me too. Except for I'm trying to buy it complete in box, which is like literally $1,000. So yeah, I agree with Cheese. Now, the only downside is eventually Pokemon Bank is going to shut down, which means that transferring from one to another. No, Bank is still a thing. Nintendo 3DS Online is not. But Bank is not shutting down for the foreseeable future, and then they're going to make an announcement when it is. So Bank is still available. And I think even when Bank goes down, there's going to be ways to transfer stuff. I think that the community in general is not going to let that fly. Pretendo is already a thing that's being created, so I have a feeling that Pretendo is going to have Bank be a thing. But don't I need an online shop to get a Bank account? No, you'll be fine. You need an online shop to get certain virtual console games, but again, there's another way around that. But you don't need an online shop account to get Bank. The original Pokemon games, so Greener and the other one really expensive. Not as expensive as some of the other stuff. I own a hand-me-down 3DS for my cousins. I have no clue where it probably is. Oh, dude, you got to find it. Not as expensive as some other ones are. Like these 2 here. This one's worth about 400, and then this one's worth about 400, somewhere in there. Probably not much more than that, I would say. And US dollars, they're worth about 300 or so. I don't think they're worth too much more than 300, maybe 315, 320. But then like red, green, blue, yellow cart only is the cheapest retro games. No. Unless you're talking Pokemon. If you're only talking Pokemon, I don't know. I think Gen 2 is still cheaper. Not Crystal, but I think Gold and Silver are still cheaper. But I don't know for sure. I thought that they were. They're very close. I mean, Gen 2 and Gen 1 are super close to one another. But after that, yeah, it's just exponentially greater. Gen 3 is wild. Gen 3 is so wildly expensive. Blows my mind. You guys, it is self-promotion 15 minutes time, though. Thank you guys for being here. This has been really awesome. Thank you for the 23 likes. Let's go ahead and drop some links for anybody who's got some content coming out. Well, here's the good news, Cheese. We can just check. Pokemon Gold. Price charting. Game Boy. Let's see. Pokemon Gold. 75 Canadian. Pokemon Red. Game Boy. Pokemon Red. $81. So Red at the very least is more expensive than Gold. But they're like within dollars of each other. I mean, it's like barely anything. Pokemon Silver is 72. Pokemon Blue is 68. I mean, dude, it's just an aggregate. Like, it's an aggregate of eBay sales. So it's as accurate as the last whatever eBay sales that it aggregates. I don't know why you hate on price charting so much. It's basically what every reseller online uses that I can see. But yeah, like there's some that sell for 48. There's some that sell for 82. There's some that sell for 55. Like there's one that sold for 107. Like it's all over the place, but it's just an aggregate. So you probably can find it in different places. I think it all just depends on the deal. But I always thought Gen 2 was always slightly higher or slightly less than Gen 1. But I think it just depends on the game, depends on the purchase prices on eBay at the time. Quality of sticker. I mean, there's just so many things that factor in. You never know. But I would agree that in general, I would say that Gen 1 is probably your most widely available, especially Japanese. Japanese copies, you can get like 5. You can get like a copy for $5, which is nuts. Generic, welcome back. Larry, what's going on, buddy? How are you? If I can keep this headache at bay, I'll be finishing my wrestling arena dark. Hey, you should go get yourself some dark chocolate. That'll help with your headache. Makes perfect sense to me that red averages more than blue. I'm guessing red sold more. If I had to guess. Found the 3DS is full of dust and dead. Dude, you gotta charge it. I'll buy it from you for $5. $10. Okay, fine. $3. Still patiently waiting the thriving, but the surviving is a good start. Hey, you can't get to the thrive without the survive, baby. You'll get it done. I thought Nick put iCarly in the chat. Oh man, I would love to put iCarly in the chat. She's a beautiful lady. Ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum. Man, the trivia point today could really change everything. If Cheese wins again, he could potentially take down Razzie. This is crazy. This is crazy. I think my sister had a 3DS. 3DS is great, great thing. There's like upsides and downsides to not getting shinies on a Friday. Number one, I get to just start again on Monday and don't have to do a whole lot of work in terms of overlay setup. Downside, I did not get a shiny. And I would much prefer a shiny. All right, so we are at, let's see, what would that be? 900, no. 600 and 700, 890 checks? 890 checks. So we're going to get to a little over 900 checks today. That's cool. I like that when I do this, when I do these dual hunts, you can approach odds in a week. A little less than a week, actually, which is nice. About 4.5 days we can get to odds, which is nice. And we also had a day this week where we had a ton more checks. The Pokemon Light Platinum, it's a fun ROM hack. Nice. Nice. I have no desire to play ROM hacks because I still have so many games that I haven't played from the mainline series. What Pokemon's games are on the 3DS? There is X, Y, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So in 4 weeks, when these still are going, we can know your 4 times over odds. Exactly. Like, that's exactly what it means. Isn't that nice just to know and be able to track that? And yes, and a Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That's right. Yep. I always forget about those. I always forget about Dre. That's correct. Either that or he gets it in one stream. It's going to be one of the two. I forgot that Gen 5 has a lot that you would have to hunt in these two. Because not only does it have the genies, it has Reshiram, it has Zekrom, and it has Kyurem, but then it also has Virizion, Terrakion, and Cobalion. Yes, thank you, baby Mewtwo. I love I gotta play it. I got a scam call last night from someone that said they could save me money on my electric bill. I kept online for 28 minutes until he finally hung up. Dude, that is legend status. That's the longest I've ever kept somebody on the phone was an hour, and I had them convinced I was driving to get gift cards. Really, I was just sitting there chilling. I know a guy in Canada who likes to slam.
I know a guy in Canada who likes to slam a banana.
Banana. Is it too late to hay form? Yes, because you already did. 1 hay form guess a week. Had you not hay formed, it would not be too late. But at this point in time, it's worth 3 points regardless. So you might as well just try and be the first one in chat. Why does it say this? Pee your pants? Well, because sometimes you got to just pee your pants, dude. When you're being a little butthole. That's what's up. Can we get a refresher or answers to the hay form? The refreshers, the refreshers are Dinger. We got Dinger, we got Zoomer, we have Grouch, and we have Martian. The mini took me longer today. I was so bummed at myself. I could have gotten the mini done so quickly. It took me 42 seconds. And I was thinking I could get it done in under 30. I was so excited. I was so amped going into it. Why does it say that? Because sometimes you just got to pee your pants, dude. And then you have to promptly unpee them. Dorian, what's up, man? Thank you so much for 16 months, dude. I was so distracted by Banama that I didn't even get to say thank you. But seriously, thank you so much. I think I know the category. Well, you can submit it if you want to. I have a very serious question. I always am happy to give a serious answer. What's up? Start collecting retro consoles. Hope I can get a Game Boy Light for a good price. You should do it. 42 seconds? Yeah, I'm so speedy. The crosswords are like where it's at. How's the weather in Canada land? Beautiful. This weekend's going to be incredible. This weekend is going to be probably one of the best weather weekends we'll get all year. Pants have been unpeed. Good. I hate it when people pee their pants and then do not promptly proceed to unpee them. I've already hay formed. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. How did I get your features so perfectly? Did you upload a selfie? No, I literally just talked about it. I said I have strong eyebrows, a beard, a bald head. That was it. I'm good, man. I'm okay, man. I've been better. I've been worse, though. I'm fine. We're making it through. Yeah, I asked ChatGPT to turn me into a Pokemon, and it literally just slapped my dumb head on a Rowlet, and it cracked me up. Like, it cracked me up so much. So that's my new, favorite thing. Might become new channel mascot. I like playing on emulators, but I discovered that legit consoles are way better. 100%. 100%. Legit consoles are where it's at. If you have not subscribed yet and you're chilling here, just know that we are 1 subscriber away from 2840, which is pretty neat. All right, we're going to take this up to 63 or 640, and then we'll take that one up to 285. And we'll be all right. The 3DS have a Nerf game? I don't know. Either that or we'll take the Thundurus up to 290. That's probably what we'll do. Actually, you know, we're gonna take Reshiram up to 650. We're gonna delay trivia and stuff a little bit. I'll be fine. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this Reshiram up 11 more checks, and we're gonna take Thundurus up 15 more checks. We're gonna get it to 900 and 300 today. Or sorry, 650 and 300. We get up to 950 total. My job smells like fresh popcorn. That must be so nice sometimes. Do you ever say it like Phyllis said it when she said about what the microwave smells like? It smells like popcorn. I always hated that. I drink popcorn butter. Do it. I made a vegan curry last night. It was really good. It was a cauliflower butter chicken. It was really tasty. I made it way too spicy though. I used to make popcorn with popcorn machine at work. That's so fun. I would spend so much time eating that. If I had a popcorn machine at work, oh. And I don't oftentimes make curries during the summer, but I was just feeling it. And then we had this huge head of cauliflower, so we made it, and it was good. It was good. It's really spicy. Butter chicken, I hardly know her chicken. Oh my God. But yeah, replaced the chicken with cauliflower. And it was quite tasty. Crystal, the best part when you have like a popcorn machine is when you figure out what the exact perfect ratio is, and then you make like the dopest popcorn, and then everyone always asks you to make it because it's better, and you're like, I know it's better, so I'm going to make it anyway because it's better than what you do, Linda. You know what I mean? Everybody's got a Linda. Cry me a freaking table, Linda. I'll make popcorn with beards and call it the Nicholas flavor. That would be horrible popcorn. What does it mean when my 3DS is flashing red? It means you need to put a charger in it. You make it with coconut oil, am I right? That's the only way to make popcorn. Well, actually, if you do it in the machine, they probably have one of those squirty bags. Where did your grape alert come from? South Park. Those are member berries. What's up, Peekanep? Good to see you. I need a shiny. We have 9 opportunities. The staff tell me that they prefer I make it. I'm telling you, it's because Linda sucks. Linda's probably the person that gives you fruitcake for Christmas presents. Linda's probably the person that when it comes to the Secret Santa, she says, I don't like participating because it takes away from the true meaning of Christmas, which is Jesus. And everyone's like, all right, cool, Linda. Linda is probably that person that uses the bathroom immediately after the janitor has cleaned it. That's a Linda. Like Linda every day saves her movement until the janitor has done what she does. Just so she can be the first person to use a clean toilet. Freaking Linda. Your mom's name is Linda? Your screen is really dirty. Put it in the dishwasher. That's true. It'll clean the screen. I'm going to type what I think the category is, and when it's time, I will send it. All right. Don't even ask, buddy. Just send it. Hey, Jacob, it's going good, dude. How are you? I mean, it's going fine. It's all right. It's been better. I've been okay. I'm fine. I just use the oil that the kitchen has for us. Yeah, Linda probably takes that oil and brings it home. She probably siphons it because she doesn't like paying for oil. Everything that she's ever cooked has been in stolen oil. Linda. Freaking Linda. Freaking dumb Linda. Freaking smelly, stinky Linda. Freaking ugly Linda. All right, so this is it for Reshiram, and then we're going to do a couple more on Thundurus. Reshiram is down. No shiny today. Let's get some Thundurus checks done. So we're just going to do 4 more. I'm just going to count these up. Just like that. So this is 1. Don't even feel bad for Linda. Linda got in a hit and run one time, and she was the hitter. What's up, Scribble? How we doing, buddy? Thundurus has a shiny like Gengar, barely noticeable. I disagree. Thundurus changes completely. Going away to summer camp again, so I won't be in your streams for a week. Dude, don't even bother. Have so much fun at summer camp. That's awesome. Carly, help me tell Linda that I'm a big fan of her. No, Linda stinks. You know the hitter is also the runner? Like always? Thanks, dude. You're right. You're right. That's such a good point. That's such a point. In a hit and run, they are both the same person. That's insane. What's up with the hatred for this Linda? Linda's not a real person. Linda's just kind of like a... Linda's just an enigma. Linda is just a personified version of everyone that sucks at work. That's Linda. Because Karen's different than Linda. All right. We've got our setup for Monday. Linda's a concept. Linda is a movement. A bowel movement. Here's what we got for our current trivia leaderboard, y'all. What's up, Pokédex? Pokédex, that's what you are now, Rosie. What is wrong with you? All right. So we got Razzie with 8, Cheese with 3, Mr. Wolf with 2, Carly with 2, Sarah with 2, and Crash with 1. So now we got to roll our point. Razzie getting the point secures the victory. Like permanently. Like Razzie cannot lose if he gets the point. Cheese getting the point makes it so Cheese can win with a perfect run here. Everybody else can tie. No, they can't. They can't. This is what we got. Mewtwo gets the point. Okay, so Mewtwo is fine. That does not influence anything. All right, here we go. We're going to do our questions coming up right now. Question number 1, which is our standard Friday trivia. 3, 2, 1, here we go. What might this be a connection of? We got C, Truck, Mash, and Hunter. What might that be a connection of? Potato. Larry is correct. The answer is monster. We have a sea monster, a monster truck, a monster mash, and a monster hunter. Well done, Larry, for 2 points. That secures Razzie as our winner. Let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen. What is our category for this week? We have Dinger, Grouch, Martian Zoomer, and Monster. Nah, it's potato. Famous cartoon characters, Sesame Street characters, types of Muppet. Incorrect, but close. Very close on all of them. We got Dinger, Grouch, Martian Zoomer, and Monster. Non-fictional characters. I mean, this is kind of there. Lonnie Tunes. It is not Lonnie. Oscar the Grouch. That's a thing. That's part of it. Sesame Street sidekicks. 9. All green. 9. Not Muppet species. Carly is so close, but you keep using the word Muppet, and you got to stop. Muppet is your undoing. These are not Muppets. Nicktoons characters, no. Puppet species, close. Sesame Street species is correct. These are different species from the show Sesame Street, which may be Muppets, but they are not the Muppets. They're just Muppets. They're just categories of puppets with a hand up their butt. But these are species within the show Sesame Street. We got Dingers, Grouches, Martian Zoomers, and Monsters. Zoomers are like zinging Zoomers or something, but you know what I mean. Same thing. Same thing. Shove it up your butt. All right. Nice job. Jeez. Congratulations. You lost. Razzie, great job. What is Sesame Street? Oh, hefty. All right, Razzie, so you get to play a little Shut the Box today, which is exciting because I think that you've gifted many memberships and have not gotten to play yet. Muppets is a classification of Jim Henson characters. This is correct. Which is why it doesn't count. All right, let's do our Wordle. Let's see how Crystal managed to do. Let's see how Crystal managed to do the impossible today. Icing. Oh, look at that. Not a single letter. Cream won't work. What about steel. Okay, we got an A and E. How about ass? How about Z? How about raspy? Okay. How about aspo? How about USA? How about WHAST? Something like that. F something ASH. Like slash or like crash or brash. Let's just try it. I'm just gonna waste one because I don't care. Okay, so I was right, and if I would have just spent like 10 more seconds on it. Wash. Wash. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, such a common word though. Let's see. Connections. Liar, con, back down, support, symbol, minus, loot, champion, strike, ding, right, base, up, endorse, left. Up, left, right, down. Like, there's no way that that is joystick things. That is joystick things. Wow. All right. Support, endorse, back, and champion. These are easy today. I'm over this. Let's see. Strike, ding, con, and minus. So those would be like negative things, right? Drawbacks, loot, liar, symbol, base. I mean, this was stupid. Why did I even do this one? Could have just stayed home. Could have just stayed home. Like, seriously. Like, this is, what is this? Is this freaking what? Just junk league? I don't want any of this. I don't want any of this. All right, here we go. Let's play a little Pokemon game now. Okay. Preparing Pokeballs. Guess any Pokemon. We are in Gen 1 yet again. I'm going to go with Voltorb to start. That one's right. That one's right evident. Don't you complain when it's hard? Jeez, I just complain about everything that exists. Would you just let me be unhappy? All right. Red and white are kind of the only partial colors. I don't know what that means. What does partially red and white mean? One or more properties are correct, but not all. Okay, so red or white is correct, I suppose. This is Pokédol. Charizard. Okay, I can stand Charizard. Okay, it is a flying type that is in a third stage evolution. That red or white sounds kind of right. To me, that sounds like Pidgeot. Nope. Forest, red and whites. Found in the forest. I mean, Fearo's a 2-stager. A stool type flying. Isn't Fearow 2-stage? We're looking for a 3-stage flying type. Butterfree. Butterfree seems to be correct. Purple and white. White is one of the correct colors. Nice. Got it in 4. That's cool. Let's play card mode. Blurry card. What do we got? That looks like a muck, right? Easy. Easy. Koga's muck. Description. An agile Pokemon that lives in trees and angers easily and will not hesitate to attack anything. That sounds like a Spearow. Nope. It angers easily and will not hesitate to attack anything, and it lingers in trees. Mankey? That sounds right. Nice. And then Silhouette. Here we go. Silhouette time. Staryu? Yeah. Okay. Which one of these Pokemon has a point like a star? 2 options there, baby. All right, that was fun. Razzie, are you ready for Shut the Box? Current pot is like 21. Razzie, do you want to start with a 3 or you want to re-roll? Start with 3 or re-roll. Okay, we're re-rolling. Here we go, baby. We've got a 3. That was valuable. All right, 1, 2, or 3. Autocorrect is a beautiful thing. Here's my lucky number. Well, guess what? He still gets to stay with it. I'm going to take the 1 and the 2. It's over for me. Do you want to take down the 1 and the 2 or the 3? I have a pet mosquito. His name is Tobias. Oh, R.I.P. Tobias. All right, let's see. You got an 11. We're looking at an 11 here, I believe. Yeah, 11. So you want to take down the 11? Rad. You got a 4. Only option is a 4. This is not a hot start. Not a hot start. You got snake eyes. We're at a hot start. We are actually at a hot start. This is possible. We've officially breached possible territory. Razzie, here we go. 3. Oh my god. He does have a hot middle. There is a potential here. This is probably the best option that I've seen yet. All right, Razzie, here we go. You got an 8. 8 is down. I'm not going to have to ask you for many questions here. You got a 5. Razzie's still alive. Okay, here we go. You've got an 8, and that's where it ends. Well done. I thought we had a chance. You didn't have a lot of little numbers to work with. You rolled 3 3s. Do you guys want to know something that's absolutely mind-blowing? Let's see. This is what I learned about. Are you familiar with the concept of a factorial? So a factorial is basically like 10 how does a factorial work? I don't remember. Is it multiplied? It's permutations. That's right. Okay. Did you know that it is highly likely that a deck of cards has never been shuffled and in the same order as another deck of cards in the history of the world? Isn't that insane to think about? That's insane. It's multiplied. So it's 52 times 51 times 50 times 49 times 48, whatever. Isn't that freaking crazy? Blows my mind. Okay, I gotta go to work. You guys have a good day. Thanks for being here. Who's streaming? Is someone streaming that we can raid? I don't even know. I don't know anymore. No one ever seems to be live when I'm live. Probably because it's the ass crack of dawn. All right, we're out. Everybody bottle your minds. See you tomorrow. True in theory, most likely false in practice. I don't know, Hefty. I mean, this is the number. This is the number. So like, in order for that to be the case, that would mean that somewhere one in this many times, a deck of cards has looked exactly the same. I just don't know if a deck of cards has ever been shuffled this many times. Like, that's the number. That's the number. It would be 1 in that would be the chances of something being, what about if I got 2 decks and I shuffled them both exactly the same? It still wouldn't happen. Like, it's 1 in that chance of 2 decks in the history of time being shuffled the same. We'd never know, but I don't know. When was the first deck of playing cards made standard 52? Okay, it wasn't until the 16th century. Okay, so let's just say that the 16th century, that was just 1500. Like, let's just say it was 1500. Okay, so that would be 724 years. Okay, so let's see. Let me grab this number. Divided by 724. That means that there would have to be this many shuffles of a deck every year in order for us to hit odds. This many shuffles of a deck of cards every single year in order for that to be the case. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can be late to your meeting. I don't care. Probably. No, it's not for another hour. I'm fine. But that's insane. That's just nuts to think about. And I think anybody who doesn't think that's nuts is nuts. Here's my message to argue against it. Assuming the placement is all random. Brand new packs are always in the same order, so they would all start in the same order. Yeah, but you don't... That's before they're shuffled. That's before the shiny hunt it. You won't. Hey guys, welcome to the stream where I shuffle a deck of cards and we see how the order is, and then I do it again and we see if we got the same order. I could shuffle 67 decks of cards this year. No. Okay, so then let's take that number and let's divide it by the population of the of the world, which is 7 billion. Probably 8 billion. We'll just go with 8 billion. That means that every single person has to shuffle this many decks of cards in the world every year to approach odds. Okay, every single person in the world has to shuffle this many decks of cards to approach that number. I guarantee that over the years, there have been at least 2 packs of cards whose shuffle was the same. How can you guarantee it, Hefty? This is what every single person in the world would had to have shuffled. Every person in the world, every year, in order to hit odds for the last 724 years. Caleb, I do remember you. I will always remember you. And I will always remember you. You assume that they all started out in a random order. No, that's the point of shuffling. All cards start out in the same order and then you shuffle them. That's the whole purpose of shuffling. Every deck of cards starts in the same thing. And then if I shuffle them and you shuffle them, we're going to have 2 different decks of cards. That period there should be a comma. No, it's a period. It's 1.3272579 to the 55th. So that means I believe there are 55 zeros after the end, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's how it has to go. I don't remember exactly how E plus 55, but it's like huge. Huge number. Hugh Jackman. Maybe it's not that huge. I guess it's technically possible. But I don't know. I think it's possible it's never happened. I dropped Ash on my phone this morning. Melted my screen protector. That's tough. It's just a 1. No, it's just a 1. That's why it's technically possible, but probably not in modern history. Probably not in modern history. But I don't know how to express that number. These are things I don't know. Like, what is 1.4406? Here, I'm going to ask ChatGPT. This is what we're just doing now. This is just what my day has become. Let's see. ChatGPT. Let's ask, what is 1.1140632 E plus 65 written out fully? Oh, no. No. Okay. That is times 10 to the 65th power. So, Carly, the actual number is 1114063200000. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. That's crazy. It's a very large number with 65 digits following the initial digit. So it's 1 with 65 digits after that. It's a massive number. It is a massive, massive number. And then if you divide that, again, by every person in the world, it is still a massive number. It is insanely huge. It is 1 with 55 digits after it. That is insane. I probably shuffle 100 decks of cards a year, and that's it. Possible. What's up, Cannon? How's it going? All right, you guys, I gotta go. Don't do drugs.